Hello and welcome on this new deeper analysis video on the gold from Xtreme Trader. This is Salah speaking. Before we start, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, and kindly leave a comment and share the video. Also, it's time to refresh our memories, my friends, because we are finally having the long-awaited speech from Mr. Jerome Powell about the new cuts in the interest rates. And I believe this actually has given the gold a boost last week. So as you can see, the gold actually kept rising and make a historical bullish breakout from the long-term resistance at 2529 and kept rising to another around 570 pips, reversed exactly at 2586. So again, my friends, we have to be aware about this news and be careful to trade the gold this week, because we should never keep the trade running at the time of the news, especially on Wednesday at 6 p.m. GMT time. The speech is going to be out finally, and actually last 2 weeks Mr. Jerome Powell has given us a hint that there will be a change in the policy, which means of course a potential increase in the cuts. So again, don't worry about it, my friends, because I will update you right here on my Telegram about this news at any moment. So of course, before the news hit the market, I will update you right here to be careful to close any open position. So again, do not trade by yourself. Make sure to trade with the Xtreme Trader team. This is our free of cost Telegram channel. You can find it right here, Xtreme Trader Signals. Or you can just simply make it easier and go to this, check the description below of this video and click the link directly to join us right now. So again, make sure to trade please with the Xtreme Trader team and do not trade by yourself to receive all kinds of updates about any signals that you are receiving here on YouTube. So again, what we can do next with the gold, that's the big question. So right now, based on the daily chart, we have here a channel I would like to show it to you. So right here, of course, we have the channel. Now what we can do next is simply copy the same support trend line right here, and it's just simply, actually, first of all, I would like to squeeze the chart like that, or lowering the price scale. This actually gives us a better view on the chart. I mean, this is not really so clear, but for me, oh yeah, that's easier. So now what we can do next is simply copy the same support trend line just like that, and right now place the same line right here exactly at the peak of the resistance trend line, as you can see right there. Now what we can see here is of course a channel, and with this strong upper trend and the boost that the last speech of Mr. Jerome Powell has given to the gold, I'm expecting with this after making this strong bullish movement right here, the gold will continue the rise toward that level of a resistance trend line before it makes any further movements. So that means that the gold has a potential to continue the rise to another 700 pips. Now, what exactly we can do next with the gold? That's also the big question. Now, let me delete the old signal, the old channel, and as you can see right here, we have here also a broken level of a resistance trend line. So that's really interesting. Now, the next potential entry for us to start buying the gold will actually be right here when the market falls again to respect that level, to retest the broken level of a resistance trend line and creates here a new support trend line. Now, of course, it's not as simple as that. There is more into it, because we are not yet sure where exactly we can buy the gold. Let me just make the price scale again correct. So right now, we know that we can start buying the gold at a certain point right here, but the question is really where exactly? Because in the past, by checking the monthly chart, as you can see, there is no data at all to rely on. This is the historical price that the gold has ever reached to, and therefore we don't have any back data to rely on. So where exactly we can buy the gold? There is no previous support or resistance that we can rely on. Let me just tell you the solution. What you can do right now is simply apply the Fibonacci Retracement. But still, how? How we can do it? I mean, like that? Is it like that? Absolutely not, because this is not the final point of the pattern, and we don't know if the gold will continue the rise yet. So what you can do next is just simply like that. Look at this. Right here we have, of course, the last pullback happened right before this bullish movement happened. Now, look at the pattern right below it, or actually, sorry, before it. Exactly, that's just right there. So let me just delete this one right here. And right now, let me just tell you something. Now, how we can apply Fibonacci retracement is simply like this. We will actually aim Fibonacci 261.8, which is something you don't usually see on YouTube. not many traders actually relying on this. Now what you will do next is simply draw the Fibonacci right from the last pulse happened right here, right before the last bullish breakout happened. So simply draw the Fibonacci right from this high, sorry, to this lower low, just like that. Now we have something very clear. Check this out. Now we have here 161.8 Fibonacci retracement. Combining that with the previous level of a broken resistance trend line, now we can see that we have actually a good entry to buy the gold exactly from the same level at Fibonacci 61.8. So therefore, let's make it just right there. That is going to be our entry. It actually completely complies with the previous level of a resistance trend line and hopefully creating a new support trend line. So if the gold will continue the fall, it will retest also the broken level of Fibonacci 161.8. And if I actually lower the price scale, now we can see finally Fibonacci 261.8. But of course, that's not gonna be our take profit level. It's gonna be different because we are actually relying on the previous channel. So let me just draw it again, just like that. And let me just make sure it's accurate. We have to make sure it's accurate, like that. Copy, and just like this. So therefore, let me just now delete this one right here and delete the Fibonacci and delete this one. So right now we can say safely that most likely we can continue buying the gold at least to reach 2,629, or actually let's make it even 30. It will surely continue the rise more than that. So eventually what we are looking for is for the gold to make a pullback right here to retest Fibonacci 161.8, and after that it will continue the rise to reach the previous level of a resistance trend line. But we actually set our take profit level to be even earlier or sooner than that. Why? Because on Wednesday again we have the long-awaited speech about the cuts in the interest rates, and that actually is going to make a huge move on the gold. So right now, back to the let me just delete the old one right here. Now for the safe zone. Now in this case, of course, the safe zone, my friends, should not be ranging lower than the previous level of a key resistance right here, which the gold has already made a bullish breakout from, and that means that we are actually looking to around 700 pips of profit, and the safe zone is gonna be, oh my goodness, it's gonna be 370 pips. That's way too much. Wait a minute, guys. Let me just reduce it to be exactly right here at the peak of the resistance. Therefore, wait, it's way too squeeze. Wait a minute. I need to adjust it to make it lay like that. All right. So yes, perfect. So I know, guys, 300 pips is way too much for a safe zone, but I know many of you guys are ready for this. This is what the setup is giving us. I cannot really make it lower than that because the gold still has a potential to continue the fall even to reach our broken level of resistance right here. But again, don't worry, my friends, because I will update you right here on my Telegram to close this signal if this happens, and we can actually open another buy order exactly right here at the previous level of a resistance. But again, I'm not seeing it happen with this strong bullish movement happening right here. So again, we are targeting 700 pips of profit with the gold, and the safe zone ranging for 300 pips. Let me now please write the signal for you. And there goes our deal, my friends, on the gold. And again, remember, trading the gold nowadays is really crazy, and we have to be very careful and wise about how we are trading it. And always remember, you have to be careful, and remember to keep your eyes on the news. Any moment the speech might come out about the interest rates, and we have to be careful, my friends, because also there is a possibility that he's gonna change his mind. I mean Jerome Powell, he might actually change his mind and surprise the world and announce that there will be no cuts in the interest rates, and that will cause the gold to continue the fall toward, I believe, 2476 till that level of a support. So it's gonna be a catastrophe if he announced that there will be no interest cut, or if he announced that they will actually lower it. I mean, that's gonna be insane. But I mean, I don't see it happening right now, and let's now see what will gonna happen until then with the gold. So again, my friends, let's be careful and wise about how we trade this signal, and remember to join our free group of Telegram to receive any updates about this signal, and I will make sure to watch it carefully for you, and hopefully we will achieve good profits together. So until then, I hope that is informative to you, and I would like to thank you for watching.